المفروض انت اكثر واحد ترضى لان تعرف انك شو مسوي فيها. لا هي سهله سهله اخوي نام فوق هاي سهله.
This chilling recording captures the conversations between Ali and her father, where he articulates his dissatisfaction with her choice to reside with a boyfriend in Turkey. In the voice recording, Tiba expresses to her father that she was sexually assaulted by her brother. Contrastingly, her father appears unsurprised by the abuse accusation. His sole worry is that she is the one bringing disgrace to the family. Today's case might be shocking to us, but it is unfortunately a norm in many parts of the world. Welcome to True Crime Capital.
مرحبا واهلا بكم فيديو جديد بقناتي وياكم اني طيبة.
Tiba-al-Ali was born in Iraq in 2000. She is the daughter of Tiba-al-Ali. There is little information about her mother online. Tiba-al-Ali, a 22-year-old YouTube star, started her channel after moving from her native Iraq to Turkey at the age of 17 in 2017. Her platform covered topics such as her independence, her fiancé, makeup, fitness, and other things. Tiba appeared happy and attracted tens of thousands of subscribers. Tiba built an online following of more than 20,000 subscribers, a figure which has swelled since her tragic demise. She posted videos daily and enjoyed the new lifestyle Turkey had opened up for her. In one of her videos, Tiba said she moved to improve her education, but chose to stay because she enjoyed life there. Her video logs documented a busy life with her Syrian fiancé, Muhammad al-Shami, with whom she shared an apartment in Istanbul. She and her fiancé regularly created YouTube videos documenting their life in Istanbul. However, her father, Tiba-al-Ali, opposed both her choice to relocate to Turkey and her decision to marry her Syrian-born fiancé. Initially traveling to Turkey in 2017 with her family, al-Ali chose not to return with them when they came back. Instead, she opted to stay in Turkey, where she has resided ever since. In January 2023, Tiba came back to Iraq to cheer for her nation's football team at the 25th Arabian Gulf Cup. Al-Dīwāniyyah, a city nestled in the heart of Iraq, exudes a rich tapestry of history, culture, and modernity. Best known for its historical significance and unique charm, this city stands as a testament to the enduring spirit of the region. The Tigris River gracefully flows nearby, lending a picturesque quality to Al-Dīwāniyyah's landscape. One of the city's notable features is its collection of ancient sites and monuments, reflecting the deep roots of Mesopotamian civilization. The city's historical importance is exemplified by landmarks such as the Qalat Jabar, a fortress that has withstood the sands of time, narrating tales of bygone eras. Visitors can explore the intricacies of Al-Dīwāniyyah's past by wandering through its labyrinthine streets adorned with remnants of ancient architecture. Beyond its historical allure, Al-Dīwāniyyah is celebrated for its vibrant local culture. The bustling markets adorned with colorful fabrics and spices showcase the city's economic vitality. Locals take pride in their traditional arts and crafts, offering visitors a glimpse into the artistic heritage that has been preserved through generations. In recent years, Al-Dīwāniyyah has also embraced modernity while maintaining its cultural essence. The city serves as a hub for education and commerce, with institutions and businesses contributing to its contemporary character. Whether reveling in its historical treasures or engaging with its dynamic present, Al-Dīwāniyyah stands as a captivating destination where the past seamlessly intertwines with the present. As Tiba traveled back to Iraq, she was faced with numerous death threats from her tribe. She opted to contact the police in the hope that they could ensure her safety. Only her mother knew where Tiba stayed while visiting Iraq. They communicated back and forth, her mother expressing how much she misses her. It has been 5 years since they saw each other. Eventually, Tiba agreed to meet her mother at a friend's place, making it clear that she does not ever want to set foot in her father's house. Agreeing to meet up with her mother would later prove to be the biggest mistake of her life. As soon as her mother arrived at the friend's place where they agreed to meet, suddenly the whole family turned up. Tiba was kidnapped to Al-Dīwāniyyah, southern Iraq, where her tribe and family live. During this time, Tiba and her father engaged in a heated argument that rapidly escalated.
المفروض انت اكثر واحد ترضى لان تعرف انك شو مسوي فيها. لا هي سهله اخوي نام فوق هاي سهله.
During the dispute, Tiba expressed her grievances, contending that he had failed to shield her from her brother sexually assaulting her. which started as early as 2015 when she was just 15. Therefore, when her family embarked on a journey to Turkey, she was reluctant to go back to Iraq, apprehensive that the ongoing sexual abuse would persist, with her father likely to overlook it as he had done previously. Before she moved to Turkey, Tiba had also confided in her mother about the sexual abuse. However, her mother had no way of helping as women do not have rights in Iraq. Practically everyone she reported the assault to told her to just ignore it, especially her father amid their disagreement. Her father conveyed his disapproval, emphasizing how her relationship with a man and the subsequent online documentation were sources of embarrassment. He articulated that her actions had brought disgrace not only to the family but also to the entire tribe. It is alleged that during this argument Tiba was offered something to drink by her family, which drugged her into deep sleep, and it was at his point on January 31st, 2023, that her father would strangle her to death. In the interim, an anonymous police source verified that the family dispute originated in 2015. The source disclosed that there had been a prior agreement between the police and Tiba's family, wherein they would intervene by visiting the home to mediate conflicts between her and her family. However, the police were taken aback when the father appeared at the police station to surrender himself.
Hello.
Tiba, who'd been living in Turkey for the last 5 years, also used social media to talk about threats against her and her family. It seems her father back in Iraq disapproved of her lifestyle, and when she returned in January, he killed her.
Tiba's father, Tiba-al-Ali, surrendered himself to local police and said that his daughter brought shame to the family. It is said the confession was made with pride and no sign of remorse. He even laughed and said, "Yes, I did it." Being a woman in Iraq is an immense challenge as there are no laws that prohibit domestic violence. You are said to be the honor of the family, but instead, you are treated like a big, dangerous nothing. There is always emptiness in every corner of your life, and you feel like a doll that your father, brother, or husband has to direct. For some, you don't even have the right to be depressed, much less fall in love with a man of a different culture or religion. The societal constraints impose a stifling atmosphere, making it a daunting experience for women who yearn for autonomy and the ability to pursue relationships beyond imposed boundaries.
These protesters in the Iraqi capital are demanding justice for the killing of a young Iraqi YouTuber star, Tiba-al-Ali.
A gathering of women's rights activists in Baghdad protested the killing of Tiba. Demonstrators displayed signs demanding accountability for Tiba's father and condemning Iraqi laws permitting violence against women. On February 3rd, the United Nations mission in Iraq issued a statement denouncing Tiba's murder and urging the Iraqi government to enact a law explicitly criminalizing gender-based violence. Amnesty International voiced condemnation for Tiba's killing and criticized the lenient treatment of honor killings under Iraqi law. Aya Mazoub, Deputy Middle East and North Africa Director, emphasized that without the implementation of robust legislation to safeguard women and girls, the occurrence of such horrific murders would persist within the country. So what exactly is an honor killing? An honor killing is a brutal and often fatal act perpetrated against a family member, typically a woman, due to perceived violations of cultural or societal norms. Motivated by the misguided belief that the individual's actions have brought shame or dishonor to the family. These crimes are rooted in deeply ingrained patriarchal ideologies. The reasons behind honor killings can range from choices in relationships, marriage, or even allegations of immodest behavior. Perpetrators, often family members, consider the violent act a means of restoring the family's honor. These atrocities are driven by rigid cultural and social expectations, reinforcing gender inequalities and discrimination. The victims face severe consequences, including physical harm or death, for actions as basic as choosing a partner, seeking independence, or opposing traditional norms. Honor killings reflect a broader pattern of gender-based violence, emphasizing the urgent need for societal transformation and legal reforms. Efforts by international organizations, activists, and human rights advocates aim to raise awareness, challenge cultural norms, and promote legislative changes to combat honor killings, recognizing them as heinous crimes that violate fundamental human rights. The fight against honor killings involves dismantling deeply rooted patriarchal structures and fostering a culture of respect, equality, and protection for all individuals. Many countries have legal frameworks that implicitly promote honor killings and give lenient sentences to perpetrators. Article 324 of the French Penal Code of 1810 allowed reduced sentencing for situations in which a husband killed his wife after suspected adultery. This article inspired similar provisions in Algeria, Morocco, Syria, Tunisia, Lebanon, and other countries formerly under French control. Currently, there are no laws criminalizing honor killings in Iraq. Under Penal Code Article 41, husbands may physically discipline their wives and face no repercussions. If men kill or permanently harm their wives or female family members, Article 409 reduces their prison sentence to 3 years. A law addressing the issue was proposed in the Iraqi parliament in 2014, but failed to pass after opposition accused it of potentially eroding Iraq's social fabric. Honor killings are very prevalent in Iraq and best documented in Iraqi Kurdistan. No wonder Tiba wanted to be as far away from Iraq as possible. Around 500 honor killings are reported by hospitals each year in Iraqi Kurdistan. However, true numbers may be higher. Many alleged suicides are believed to be concealed honor killings. The news of al-Ali's tragic demise ignited a wave of anger on social media, prompting Iraqis to mobilize for a protest in Baghdad, advocating for justice. The global outcry from women and women's rights activists was fueled by Tiba's killing and the seemingly lenient sentence imposed on her father, highlighting the inadequacy of protection for women and girls from domestic violence under Iraqi law. In February, Iraq witnessed protests as activists united to call for legislation addressing domestic violence and to spotlight the escalating violence against women in the country. The collective demand for robust legal measures underscores the urgent need for systemic change to safeguard the rights and lives of women and girls in Iraq. Politicians and human rights groups were demanding justice following the horrific murder of Tiba-al-Ali. Amnesty International condemned the horrific killing, saying, "The Iraqi penal code still treats leniently so-called honor crimes comprising violent acts such as assault and even murder." For instance, in Article 41 of Iraq's Penal Code, the punishment of a wife by her husband, and the disciplining by parents of children under their authority within certain limits, are considered legal rights. Once again, as previously mentioned, Article 409 states, "Any person who surprises his wife in the act of adultery or finds one of his female dependents in bed with her lover and kills them immediately or one of them, or assaults one of them so that he or she dies or is left permanently disabled, is punishable by a period of detention not exceeding 3 years." Dr. Layla Hussein, a female rights activist, emphasized to the BBC that these killings often stem from misogyny and a desire to control women's bodies and behavior. She cautioned against using the term honor killing, as it can be detrimental to the victims and their families, reinforcing the unjust notion that they are somehow responsible for their own demise by engaging in something perceived as wrong or shameful. The UN has estimated that 5,000 women and girls across the world are murdered by family members each year in honor killings. One case that shocked me when I was researching Tiba's case. On July 25th, police in northern Iraq found the body of a young woman at the age of 25, who was murdered, burned, and dumped on a rural road between the villages of Hizob and Gurtik. It is reported that she was newly married and that her husband allegedly shot her after another man had passed by twice while they were having a picnic near Sulaymaniyah. So this woman was killed because a man passed by close to where they were sitting. Let that sink in. Local police reveal that a woman is murdered daily, yet families refrain from reporting these incidents, fearing damage to their reputation or involvement in family disputes. Violence against women extends beyond murder, encompassing enduring physical, sexual, and emotional abuse. Women, especially in certain Iraqi regions, face severe restrictions, such as being prohibited from working or leaving their homes without a niqab or male escort. Basic rights like voting, education, and love are denied, rendering many dependent on men. Early marriage, domestic violence, and social stigmatization further distress women, discouraging reporting and leaving them isolated even in shelters provided by humanitarian organizations or the United Nations. As I wrap up this case, in April 2023, Tiba's father, Tiba-al-Ali, was given a 6-month jail sentence. General Saad Maan of the Iraqi Interior Ministry said that an accident happened to Tiba-al-Ali. In the perspective of law, it is a criminal accident, and in other perspectives, it is an accident of an honor killing. It's appalling to read that murder is referred to as an accident. By the time of concluding this video in December 2023, Tiba's father was a free man. Comment down below what you think of Tiba-al-Ali's case. Do not forget to like this video and support us by subscribing to the channel. Stay safe out there.